Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, John with you, and it's time for a haul video. This past Saturday, I went to the Ideas Books and Music Room of Wonders, where everything is $1 and there's tons of easy listening stuff. So I did get a bunch of stuff there. I think I just counted. I think it was 31 records I picked up that we're going to look at. Before I went there, though, I also made a pit stop at Hungry Ear Music, which is kind of across the street from it. This is all like in the same Kaka'ako neighborhood. And they don't have sales like Ideas does, like dirt cheap ones, but they do have a really nice Hawaiian section there at Hungry Ear, so I do go in there and I do get things from time to time. And I did this past week. I picked up a record. Like, you know, I don't always pay this much for records, but sometimes I bite the bullet or whatever and do it. And this one, I picked it up because I'd never seen it before. It's instrumental, which I'm sort of partial to instrumental albums. And I just was like, why not? Let's get this. I paid $20 for it, which, like I said, you know, I'm pretty cheap, so I don't usually pay that much, but it did interest me. And I have needle dropped it, and it's interesting. It's not, I mean, I know it's not gonna like go through the roof or anything, but it's okay. It's an instrumental album from Adventures in Sound, Hibiscus Records, called Pacific Musicale by the Coconuts is the name of the group. So, South Sea, what is it? Yeah, South Sea Island Magic for Listening. Just all instrumentals, not Hawaiian guitar, but like regular Spanish guitar. So I got that. Then when I went across the street, before going into the Room of Wonders, of course I looked through the regular offerings and looked through the books and whatever. And I did pick up a couple things, not in the Room of Wonders dollar sale. And one was, you know, I have a thing for Paul Gauguin. This was another Gauguin book. I didn't have it. It was $8.95, and I wanted it because, well, it has lots of pictures. I mean, of course, but that's not why I got it. Because I got it because it's another person's writing about Paul Gauguin. I'm always interested about him and his time in Tahiti and different letters, and I have a lot of books about him specifically and his time in Tahiti, and this was one I didn't have, so for $8.95 I got it because I just want it. And then I did pick up this record. It's new. I mean, it's not new, it's unopened, $7. I have this record, but I have kind of an older copy that's not in bad condition, but it's just a little bit beat up. But this one for $7, like I'm gonna get it. It's sealed. It's Webley Edwards presents Hawaii Calls at Twilight. It's a record from the 50s, and it is duophonic as opposed to mono. It was recorded only in mono before stereo, so not available in stereo. But after stereo became popular, they did reissue some records in what they call duophonic, which is not exactly stereo. It's a process where there's a little bit of reverb and changing in the bass and the treble and whatever on different speakers, and it gives you a little bit of an effect of a little more depth than what the mono has. But anyway, I picked that one up because it was sealed and duophonic, unopened. I'm there for it. Now, I did pick up, the rest is all dollar records from the dollar Room of Wonders. I picked up a couple of Hawaiian things just because 101 Strings in a Hawaiian Paradise, because these were good copies. I have copies of these, but these are upgrades, I think, so I was going to get them for $1. Teresa Brewer, Aloha from Teresa. A couple Christmas records, believe it or not, I don't have any Elvis Christmas music, and I know he did like 5 or 6 Christmas albums, so this was in the dollar bin. I got it. On Moody Mood Music, we are doing I am doing, like the royal we, there is a Christmas in July coming up that we're going to do between the 18th and the 25th of July. So they'll be playing some Christmas music mixed in with the regular music, and on July 25th it'll be a full day of Christmas music. But you know, I'm always picking up Christmas records. This one, Lou Rawls for $1, pretty good. Great shape. It is abridged from the earlier version. I don't have the earlier version, but whatever. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. And this Rankin and Bass special, I love those things. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I just picked it up because I thought maybe there might be some songs I could extract from it that would be kind of cute. Now, I have done needle drops on some of these records, not all of them, so I can, some of them, say something about, but this is Eddie Cano plays Mancini. Very nice. Art and Soul, Arthur Prysock, jazz singer, really. Souvenir of Italy, Johnny Desmond. Love the cover. A couple of Connie Francis. Connie Francis sings Irish favorites, and Connie Francis country and western golden favorites. Miss Francis gets around. Here's a Japanese record I picked up. Hachiro Kasuga, violinist with an orchestra, doing Taisho Showa hit songs. Taisho Showa is, I had to look it up because what is that? But it's a time period. These are Japanese emperors, and it's their time period, the early 20th century. But these are very, as you can see, she's sort of the 1920s. But the arrangements, I did needle drop this, and it's a violin with a Western orchestra, and they're Japanese tunes, but it is very Western sounding, very easy listening. Young Holt Unlimited, Soulful Strut. Swinging Around the World, Jonah Jones. This one's interesting. I had to needle drop this one. Kramer at the console, Floyd Kramer, pianist, but here he's playing an organ. It's very cool. Pearl Bailey, we love Pearl Bailey. Songs of the Bad Old Days. Here's another Japanese record. Again, I just was curious. I picked it up. 16 Romantic Guitar Mood. Very nice. Again, they're Japanese songs featuring, with an orchestra featuring guitar, but they are, very Western orchestra, Western sounding, even though they are Japanese songs. For $1, Les Brown and his orchestra featuring vocalist Doris Day. A Visit with the Fontaine Sisters. I wasn't 100% sure. I don't have this. I don't know. Was curious to hear this. It sounds really cool. Bill's Bag is of a cool and groovy nature. This is Billy May. Some jazzy tunes. Very cool. From Directional Stereo, Cool Percussion. This is kind of a cool record too. I was listening to this, John Evans and the big band. Yeah. Love the cover. I wasn't really sure about this one, so I was needle dropping it. It's beautiful, totally beautiful for Moody Mood Music. Ray Orbison, In Dreams. Vicky Carr's Love Story. Love Vicky Carr. Sincerely, Brenda Lee. Love these guys, the Swingle Singers, Back to Bach. I have several of their albums, didn't have this one. The Sandpipers, Come Saturday Morning. I was actually digitizing this record earlier this week, and the copy, as it turns out, I had, even though it looked fine, had lots and lots of skips and scratches and things in it, and it just wasn't good. And I was kind of liking the album, but I couldn't, feel like I could program it. So they had another one, so I thought I'd get it. Come Saturday Morning. Al Caiola, Tough Guitar, English Style. This is pretty good, this one. Songs from sort of the English pop bands. This one's really nice. I did some needle drops on this. Beautiful. Il Silencio, Nini Rosso, trumpet player with a great wordless chorus on it. Really nice stuff. Very kind kind of Wonderland by night, sort of. Broadway showstoppers, The Playmates, the vocal, very jazzy vocal group. Tom Jones, yeah, you know, she's a lady. Didn't have this one. Carmen McRae, When You're Away. Beautiful illustration. And finally, This Love of Mine, the unique artistry of Eddie Baxter. This one, you know, it's an organ player or whatever, but, or keyboard or something, organ. But the cover alone, it's a beautiful, love the cover. This Love of Mine. And that's what I picked up this weekend at the Room of Wonders. I hope you enjoyed that. Give the Moody Mood Music a listen if you are interested in that. That's the link down below. Leave any comments if you have any of these records or thoughts about them. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day. We'll see you guys in the next video.